So I was working with the Rails Money Gem, and I was trying to do some stuff with inheritance. I was going to do multi-parameter arguments coming in from the form, and with that, I wanted to do price. I wanted to override the setter for the price. So this looked something like this. So I had my class. That was pulling from active record base, my application record. This is inside of the test class for monetize. So in here, I'm actually specifically reusing the products table, but I don't want to inherit from products specifically. This is because I'm testing inheritance, so I don't want to do that. So what I've done here is I've just overridden the price equals function, and in here, I'm just going to cause some side effect. So looking at this, what I want to do is I want to be able to say my product not new price is 10. And I expect that the price is going to be $10 and that there's going to be the side effect that it's going to be true. So that's what I'm expecting from this. So I run this, it blows up and says that there's no superclass method for price equals. So the reason that this is happening, if I run it again and show this with the ancestry on it, we can see that our my product class is inheriting from some generative stuff for the associations. It's going from active record base, and then it's grabbing the monetizable, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. So the thing is that this monetizable, when it runs, it's generating that price equals method on the actual my product. So there's no inheritance in that. So if we look over here, that's what's happening here, is that we're defining this method on the my product class. So what we want to do is actually kind of fork this. Well, there's two ways to solve this problem. One is that we can go in here and we can do something like this, where we grab the old price, and so we could grab the price equals and we rename it. We grab a reference to it as old price, and then in here we can go self.old price equals value. What we're doing here is we're basically making the new method. We're grabbing that reference to that old method, and then we're calling that old method in our new method. So if we do that and we run the tests, this should pass. Undefined old method, old price equals. What did I do wrong there? Did I do the word wrong? I do not do the aliases very often. I think that's what it is wrong. Let's see. Beautiful. So that passes. I don't want to do this ceremony every time. This is annoying. I just want to super it. So let's put that back and go back to super. Oop. So this is going to be failing again. What we want to do is we want to change monetizable to actually create that class, inheritance structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just I'm going to name this. So I'm going to say something like module name is dynamic money attributes. That doesn't really matter. We just don't want to step on toes. So it's going to be something a little bit specific. And if we jump down now to where we define those methods, so we can see here we've got we're defining, so this would be the price equals price cents equals, etc. So we have all of those that we are defining. So we actually want to wrap all of these inside of the inheritance structure. So to do that, we can do this. So what we want to do is we actually want to create a dynamic module. So if it's already been defined, that module name, then we are going to grab it. And if it has not been defined, we're going to grab it. And here we're going to include it. So now this puts this module into the inheritance structure. And actually, if we run this again, so it's going to fail, which is good. We haven't fixed it yet. But now we can see here we have the my product dynamic money attributes module. So that there is injected into the whole thing. The reason that we do this is if we call this several times, we're gonna want to have a single module that has all of them, all of the things that we've added to it. So now what we can do is in here, instead of putting all these onto the class, we can grab the whole bunch of them, and we can instead we can define those onto the module itself. So if we do that and we run the tests, this now all passes, and that's because this, so the my product is now looking, when we say super, it's looking here at the dynamic money attributes, and that's where we have defined those methods that are able to access those fields. So this lets us do the lookup without need to use the whole song and dance of doing the aliasing to the old method. All right, that's a quick one, but how you can add those things to inheritance chain that way if you are doing dynamic method creation.